Heather, and I'm going to pronounce it in Shataya.
Shataya.
Shataya Simms. There goes my accent with my, I do things crazy anyway. Thank you for coming to meet your books. I didn't get a chance to read your book, but I did read the back. And very interesting, extremely interesting. But just why don't you introduce yourself, and Heather, introduce yourself also, and your role that you play. This is like part of promoting the book.
Well, I'm a baby author. This is my first book.
Okay.
Living Anonymous. I was self-published, and then I had recently signed with a publisher and class publication. So the book's actually a re-release under their umbrella.
Okay.
Um,
The same cover? Was it the same cover?
Actually, it's the same cover, but a different tint.
Okay.
Before, the cover was all black with the girl on it,
Okay.
and then we kind of put the blue who behind it,
Mhm.
just to show the difference between the two, because the first book has a little bit more than this book. Not a lot, just a
Okay.
little bit more.
Right.
So I wanted, the first people who supported me during my first journey to have feel like I had something special, because they do. And especially supporting me as a self-published author
That's right.
and an unknown. So that's how the cover of this cover came about. It's just that we just kind of changed it a little bit, giving it a more colorful look.
Now, the story is based in Philadelphia, cover, it's anonymous. It chronicles the young adult life of Anissa Bradshaw, abandoned by her journalistic mother and absentee father. 9-year-old Anissa is forced to live with her foster family in Ardmore, PA. Behind picket fence in the middle class suburb lies a dark secret of a child of needing and neglect. Until one day, Anissa befriends Capri Johnson, who is Anissa from her living nightmare. Sounds very familiar, even though it's under the, it is fiction, this is fiction.
It's completely fiction.
Okay, reading that summary, reading your summary in the back, I know so many little girls, and I don't think you agree with me, who has, this describes them. Okay, now we know that fiction is not really fiction, but some part of fiction is like real life, what he did was life imitate art, or art imitate life, well, I don't get it right now. But what made you, how did you come up with the idea for the novel, the character, or the summary that I just read?
For that piece that you just read, it was more. I don't like people ask me that, and it's completely made up.
Okay.
It's false. I wasn't in a foster care system. I had a loving family.
Okay.
It's just the creativity within myself. I am product of a teenage pregnancy, and a lot of times, babies raising babies. My mom wasn't the greatest mother, but she was a baby herself. So I did have my grandmother, who was wonderful, and she was that rock for me. So there's a little bit of the abandonment of the little girl who wants her mom, but her mom isn't there. And I don't hold that against my mother or anything, because she did get herself together, and now our relationship is beautiful. But I guess just to relate, I wanted people to get sucked in by this little girl. So, because it's like the first chapter is the most important chapter of any book, and if I can suck you in the first chapter, then I know I have you for the remaining chapters. So that's pretty much what it was.
And that's interesting, because you can identify somehow emotionally with the character.
Yes.
Because you didn't live the lifestyle she had lived, but emotionally, as a human being, you can identify based a little bit on your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I tell anybody that the two main characters, which is Anissa and Capri,
Right.
they're me.
Okay.
To an extent.
I
Like
got
I don't have the drama.
Right.
I don't live in this fabulous house in the suburbs. But as far as the inner me,
Right.
they're me.
Okay.
Anissa's the change me, the one that says and does all the right things, the one that she's societal's norm.
Right.
And Capri is the opposite, because we all got a rebel within
Oh, yeah.
ourselves that we
Oh, see?
tame.
Look, see? Look at that.
Exactly.
See? Rebel. We all do. We all do.
So we all have that piece of rebel within ourselves. because what sickens me mostly is society tells a woman what they can't and can't do.
Exactly.
And so Capri's character is that woman that's like, I don't care, I'm gonna do what I want to do because nobody's gonna dictate how I live my life. And so that's why the two girls are, I call them the devil and the angel.
Okay, and sometimes you need a combination to reach for your dreams and goals. And along the way, there's so many people telling you what you can do, as you mentioned, what you cannot do. You know, not understanding that, you're not living within you. You know what I can and cannot do. But how's the book been doing? How has it been doing? Received by your audience?
So far, it's been great. I'm waiting for that one bad review, but thank God I haven't gotten it this far. And like I said, this is the re-release, so I've had reviews the first time around, and I'm getting the reviews the second time around, and I haven't gotten a bad review at all yet. I'm not saying that everybody that's going to pick it up and love it, but it's been very positive, and it's been very enlightening in a way because it's reaching people's emotions in a way that I didn't think it would. Like I said, the foster care system, that piece was just something I threw in there, and to get the response of, oh my gosh, this is either my story or I cried or why, like nobody was looking out for this, like the anger and the emotion that's coming out of it is just like, it's a wonderful feeling as an author, as this being my first book, because it means like I'm grabbing strings of your heart there. So.
But then you were really touching on issues in our community that is actually killing the family. Young girls being abandoned by mothers, sisters, to drugs, absence of fathers, okay, 9-year-old being left alone, which inevitably somehow the kid comes in and that child ends up in court activity. So you say it's creativity, which definitely yes, the chapter of novel is about creativity and discipline. But you're touching on a topic that's really hurting our community as well. I would really say people of color, yes, but as a humanity. So sometimes, the great spirit of God puts you